Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. So today we're going to go over the trades of RoundHill's QDTE, XDTE, and RDTE. And we're going to see what they're estimated to pay out next week. Uh, so this is going to get declared here on the 26th, which is Wednesday, and then it's going to get paid out on the 28th. Alright, so I'm going to try to make this quick. Let's run the charts now. So, up here, so this is QDTE, or sorry, NDX. This is what QDTE uses. As we can see here, Monday strike looks like a gap up from Friday. See these two candles here, so it's a gap up. 21,780 is our strike, collecting what, 625,000. Let's run it here. And this Monday strike was 0.51% out the money. So let's see how they do. So there's a little tie up here. Let's see if they can win it. And looks like it's a win. Yep. So 21,720 is our strike at Tuesday, collecting 1.6 million, almost 1.7. That was 0.42% out the money, so a little bit closer. Wednesday, 21,640 is our strike, collecting 762,000, so pretty good there. Let's see if we, no, this is definitely not going to be a win. Yeah, so that was the loss. That was 0.77, so they went further out and they still lost. Thursday, 21,910 is our strike, collecting 1.3 million. This was 0.57% out the money, and we lost that one too, so two losses so far. Friday strike, 22,160, collecting 584,000, and this is 0.55% out the money, and that looked like a win right there. So this looked like the next week's here. Yeah, so that was a win. So two losses and three wins, so not too bad there. Premiums collected is 4.9 million. Losses were 7 million. Average out of the money 0.56% out of the money average. And we are looking at a 25-cent dividend on QDTE. Alright, so let's run the charts for XDTE. We got another gap up just like the Qs did. 60.75 is our strike, collecting 263,000. So pretty good amount there. This was 0.47% out the money. So pretty decent amount out the money there. Alright, let's run the charts. Let's see how they do here. Looking good so far. Alright, good job, good job. Let's see how Tuesday goes. And Tuesday, 66 is our strike, collecting 614,000. This is 0.18%, so real close this time. Definitely looks like it's a loss here. Yep, so that was a loss there. Wednesday strike, big gap down. 60.45 is our strike, collecting 267,000. And this was 0.33% of the money. Not looking good here either. That was a loss. And then Thursday, 60.85 is our strike, collecting almost 300,000. This was 0.4% of the money, but that was a huge rally, and yeah, we lost that one for sure. 60.75. Oh wait, sorry. I'm not sure why they didn't update, but our strike's actually up here at 60.40. Not really sure why that did not. I'll just draw it up, but 61.40 is our strike. Not 60.75, but 61.40 is our strike, collecting 198,000. And this was what, 0.4% out the money. So we'll see if we can make that one. Oh, did it just freeze? I think okay, so I think we're back. TradingView's having some issues right now. Let's see if we can continue that. Alright, there we go. And yep, that was a win. So sorry for the hiccup there, but we got 3 losses and 2 wins, so this one's gonna hurt for XDTE for sure. I mean, that was a huge run up from Tuesday all the way down, or all the way to like Thursday, and then Friday strike was good. So alright, so let's go over the totals. So we collected 1.6 million in premiums, but we lost 3 million. Oh man. Okay. All right. So not looking good so far. Average out the money 0.36% out the money. And we're looking at a 20-cent dividend right now. So hopefully XDTE has a better week. But because yeah, this is just rough right now. All right, and then lastly, let's go over to the Russell 2000. Just bring this back a bit. Okay, so there we go. There's our Monday strike. So let's see how they did here. So Monday 2305 is our strike, collecting almost 100,000 there. 0.68% out the money. So let's bring the chart here, see how they do. Russell's usually pretty good. I don't really see them losing that often, so I'm assuming it's gonna be a full win week. Yep, win right there. Got a gap down. 2280 is a strike, collecting 326,000. This is 0.08% of the money, so real close to the money there. And that was a win. Wednesday, another gap down. 2260. It's our strike, collecting 222,000 in premium. This is 0.41% out the money. Another win, and then a gap up. 2285 is our strike on Thursday, collecting 81,000, and this is 0.89% out the money. And that's another win, and then a gap up here. Friday 2305 is our strike, collecting 129,000, and this is 0.75% out the money. And this is looking like another win. Yep. So we started high and then climbed lower and then climbed back up. So pretty much I would say it's basically a flat. Let's see where we start. A flat week right here. So let's just look there. Just gonna draw a line. Yeah, I mean slightly lower than where we started, but basically a flat week. But we did collect 860,000 in premium. We have 0 losses. Average out of the money 0.56% out the money, and then our estimate is going to be 18 cents. All right, so let's drag in my spreadsheet over here. Just reiterating pretty much everything we just went over. QDTE 3 losses 2 wins. XDTE 2 losses 3 wins on QDTE, 3 losses and 2 wins on XDTE, and then all wins on RDTE. Alright, so let's see how we're doing over here. So our calls are worth, our long calls are worth 77 million. So I think that is up from last week, so that's good. So we are gaining value again in our long calls. Gross premiums year to date, 31,000 collected. Paid out so far is 31 million in gross premiums collected, and 27 million is what they've paid out. So they are still haven't overpaid there yet. Year to date losses is 25 million. Year to date win rate is 70%, so doing pretty well. Overall win rate since inception is 69.5, so really good there. Total dividends paid $14.60. Average dividend is 30 cents. Average yield 36.94. Price right now is 40.23, and NAV is slightly above that at 40.47. So we are paying a slight premium for this right now. Let's head over to XDTE. Same over here. Our calls are worth slightly more than last week's, so gaining value there. Year to date gross premiums is 11 million, and we've paid out 10 million. So still not overpaying on these yet. Year to date losses is 10 million, so our losses and our paid out are almost exact right now. Year to date win rate 60%. Inception win rate is 68%. Total dividends paid out, total dividends paid is $11.78. Average dividends 25 cents, and average yield 25.93%. All right, price is sitting at 50.15, and NAV is below that at 49.61. And then we'll take a look at RDTE. So this is about flat right now. We are still negative on our deep in the money calls right now. We really need like the Fed to cut rates or do something to get the Russell to start moving up again, because we are still down from the December highs. It's not like their price, like the price of RDTE has dropped, but it's not because they're losing strikes. It's because the Russell's down. I mean, if you look at them, like they got an 86% win rate here, year to date, almost an 80% win rate since inception. So they're winning their calls. It's just Russell's been down, so it's just been a hard one to hold on to right now, especially if you bought at the highs of like 46. I think it peaked at like 46 ish. All right, so year-to-date gross premium 7.3 million. Year-to-date paid out 6.5. So they still have a lot of wiggle room before they start overpaying. Year-to-date losses 2.5 million, so nowhere near the losses of the others. $6.63 paid out so far. 30-cent dividends to average. Average yield is 36.28%. Price sitting at 40.17. NAV is at 40.54, so slight discount right now. And then let's just get into Seeking Alpha here. I did add in the new DTYs from YieldMax, so we'll just see how they've done. I might backdate it, we'll see. But right now QDTE is up. Sorry, let's change this to total return. Not really sure why it's on price. All right, total return. Here we go. Since year to date is what this is. So year to date, 5.61%. So we're doing pretty well. We are still leading the pack here on QDTE. This one's been killing it. 5.61%, beating our peers, beating the underlying. And then we can backdate this to SDTY. So this is what, February 13th. So let's take that back here. Let's see how we fared here. So QQQY is up. That is Defiance. This is since QDTY, so really not a lot. Only like a few days here, but we QQQY up there. QDTY is toward the bottom. Okay, so since inception, QDTY is not beating its peers really. It's beating the underlying, but not really beating its peers. All right, so let's go take a look at XDTE. So XDTE, this one's a tough one for XDTE. It's got a lot of competition right now. WDTE is killing it, leading the pack at 4.97%. Then it's Jeppy. Whoa, they came out of nowhere. All right, SPY, and then XDTE. So we are not even beating our underline right now. SPY GPIX and SDTY. We can backdate this one to what, February 6th. Let's backdate that, see how they're doing here. Wow, XDT bottom of the barrel since SDTY's inception. So SDTY is beating XDTE. That's interesting. But that kind of makes sense. I kind of do like their strategy. Can talk about that a little more later. But let's go ahead and add in T-Spy. T-Spy has definitely caught my interest more and more. So let's look at this one. It's definitely killing it. T-Spy. Oh, the gap is narrowed since last week. So 5.15%, leading the pack. T-Spy, and then WDTE keeping up with T-Spy. Defiance is doing something. I don't know what they did, or if they changed something, but Defiance is doing pretty well. And then let's go look at RDTE versus its competitors. So let's do year to date. IWMY still crushing it right now. IWMY leading the pack. Then RDTE second place at 2.86, and then IWM is bottom of the barrel. IWM has just been not great. But yeah, IWY is killing it. All right. Just some final thoughts. I am looking more and more into the DTYs from YieldMax. From what I've seen, because I've been tracking them just a little bit, is that they can close their calls early, which is nice. That's kind of what T-Spy does. So if they're taking a loss, they can probably close it out, unlock more upside, and then rewrite the call higher up, so it can unlock more upside, which is great. I like that flexibility, so that these DTYs are really interesting me right now. So I'm going to be looking more into them. If they do start performing more and more over RoundHills, I know I'm not married to RoundHill, so I am willing to make a switch if the performance is there. All right, so let's just do a quick recap. QDTE, 25-cent dividend. XDTE, 20-cent dividend. And RDTE, 19-cent dividend. All right, so that's all I had for you guys today. I'll catch y'all in the next one.